Hello students. Today in this video we will cover some numericals based on the concept of distance and displacement. So first numerical, a person covers half round of a circle. Calculate the distance and displacement covered by him. So if I take a circular path, here the question is a person. So let me take the radius of this circle as r. For this r radius, a person is starting from point A and he is reaching a point B. How I am telling? Here they told me that if he covers half round of a circle, so when he covers a half round of this circle, for the half round of the circle, if he starts from point A, he reaches the point B. Okay, when he covers half round of the circle, if he starts from point A, he will be reaching point B. So now, what is the distance and what is the displacement of that person? So we all know what is the circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle is equals to 2 pi r, and the radius is r. So when he is covering half round for this semicircle, the circumference will be half of 2 pi r. So first let me calculate the distance. Distance is this path length. This path length is distance. So distance covered by that man is equals to 2 pi r is the total circumference of circle. Now here he is covering half. So 2 pi r by 2 is equals to how much? Pi r. Pi r units. Okay. If it is in meters, you will take it as meters, and if you take in kilometers, you take it as kilometers. So pi r units is the answer. Next, displacement. How to calculate the displacement covered by the man? To get displacement, you need to join always the initial point and final point. Here A is the initial point, that means starting point, and B is the end point. So you join this A and B. This gives you the displacement. Displacement is always a vector. It is in a specified direction. It is in the direction of A towards B. So if this is the radius r, 2 times of radius will become 2r. So the displacement of this person is equals to how much? 2r units. Okay, simple question. Take a screenshot of it. So here we go with the second question. What is the second question? A person covers complete round of a circle. Calculate the distance and displacement covered by him. So in the previous question, the person covers half round of the circle. That means person starts from here and he ends up with this half round. But here in this question he covers a full round of the circle. That means he starts from point A and again he moves on this circular path and again he reaches this point B. Okay, the question is the person is covering a complete full round of the circle. Okay, he is starting from point A and again he is reaching the point B. The question is what is the distance and what is the displacement. Same, we take r as the radius of this circle. So if you take r as the radius of this circle, what is the distance covered by the man? What is the displacement covered by the man is the question. Solve it. Very simple. What is distance? Distance is this path length. What is the name of this path length? It is the circumference. So distance covered by the man is equals to circumference of circle is equals to 2 pi r. Distance covered by the man is equals to circumference of circle is 2 pi r. What is displacement? 0. Why? Because the person is starting from A and is coming to the same point A. Starting point and the ending point are same. Initial point and final point are the same. So the displacement is 0. Whenever initial point and final point are same, displacement is 0. That means he is starting from here and again he is returning here for the same to the same point. What is the displacement? 0. Displacement is equals to 0. Reason? Starting point and the end point are same. Initial point and final point. Final point are same. Okay, whenever initial point and final points are same, the displacement will be 0. Next question. A person covers a quarter round of a circle. Calculate the distance and displacement covered by that person. So quarter means 1/4. Okay, if you divide this total circle, take this as a full circle. If I divide it into 4 equal parts, okay, if I divide this into 4 equal parts, then 1/4 part, this part of the circle, the 1/4 part of the circle. Okay, so they are asking a question based on this. So if a person is starting from point A, that means he is starting from point A and he is completing a quarter round, that means 1/4 round of a circle. So for a full circle, 1/4 part is this part, this shaded part. Radius is R. What is the distance and what is the displacement? So person is starting from this point A and he is traveling on this circular path and he is covering 1/4 part. So he will be reaching point B here. So what is this distance? This is 1/4 of the circumference. This A to B is 1/4 of the circumference. So distance is equals to 1/4 times of total circumference is 2 pi r. So it is equal to pi r by 2. This is the distance covered by that person. What is the displacement? To get displacement, you need to join this initial point and ending point. So if you join this becomes a right angle triangle, and this value is same as the radius of this circle. So by using Pythagoras theorem, this hypotenuse is equals to under root of base square plus height square. Okay, what is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse is equals to under root of base square plus height square. So base square plus height square. Displacement is equals to under root of r square plus r square. It is equal to how much? Root 2 times of r square is equals to root 2 r. So next question. A player completes a circular path of radius r in 40 seconds. That means to complete a full round of a circle, that player will take a time of 40 seconds. So if you have a circular track or a circular path, to complete a full round of this circular path of radius r, to complete the full round, that means if he starts from this point A and again to reach this point A, the player will take a time of 40 seconds. If he starts from this point A and again to reach this point A, the player will take a time of 40 seconds. Now the question is, at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds, displacement will be how much? That means if the person is starting from this point A and I am starting the timer after 2 minutes and 20 seconds, that means after completion of the 2 minutes and 20 seconds, the distance of this person will be how much and displacement will be how much. Here they ask the displacement only. We will calculate the both. After calculating displacement, we will calculate distance also. So at the end of 2 minutes and 20 seconds, the displacement will be how much. So for this type of problems, you need to do in this way. So first you take the time, total time of journey. That means the total time the player is running on that, for which the player is running on that circular track is equals to 2 minutes plus 20 seconds. 1 minute is equals to how many seconds? 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. So 2 minutes is equals to 2 into 60 plus 20. How much? 2 6 are 120 minutes plus 120 seconds plus 20 seconds. Not minutes, it is seconds. 2 into 60. Now 2 minutes is equal to how many seconds? 120 seconds. See here, 120 seconds can be written as 40 seconds into 3. Are you getting the point? So, if we take 120 seconds, 120 seconds is 3 equal parts of 40 seconds. That means 120 is equals to 40 into 3. So, meaning is, in a given time of 2 minutes 20 seconds, the person will be covering 3 complete rounds. That means we will start from here, we will complete a round, another round and another round. He will complete 3 rounds. After completion of these 3 rounds, remaining 20 seconds, in the remaining 20 seconds, how much path length he will cover? For covering a path length of total circumference, he will take a time of 40 seconds. To cover this total, he will take 40 seconds. In 20 seconds, half. Okay. In 40 seconds, he will cover a full length. In just 20 seconds, he will cover a half length. That means, in a total 2 minutes and 20 seconds, he will cover 3 full rounds. That means 3 into 40 plus a half round of this circular path. That is the question. We will reach this point B. What is displacement now? Just join the initial point and final point. This is R. This is also R. R plus R is equals to 2R. So the displacement is equals to how much? R plus R, 2R. Okay. Displacement covered by that layer is 2R. And if they ask what is the distance covered, how you will calculate? See, in total 1 minute and in total of 2 minutes and 20 seconds, we will complete 3 complete rounds and a half round. So, how you can calculate distance is equals to 3 complete rounds plus half round. In 20 seconds, we will complete half round. So 3 into 2 pi r. 3 into 2 pi r plus for half round, half of 2 pi r. Half of will be getting cancelled. 3 2s are 6 pi r plus pi r is how much? 7 pi r. So 7 pi r will be the distance and 2r will be the displacement for this problem. Okay, next step we will be seeing some numericals based on the directions. Okay, these type of questions are also seen in your textbooks. So first we will learn how the directions are taken. It is very simple. You will be learning in your social also. So always take this above arrow as your north direction, and below of this north will become south, and towards your right it is always east, and towards your left it will become west. Okay, north direction will be towards up, and below of the north will be south, and towards right it is east, and towards left it will be west. So based on this concept we will solve some numericals now. Okay, and here is another question. Starting from a point, Rohan travels 5 meters towards east and 3 meters towards west. Calculate the distance and displacement of Rohan. Simple question. So east direction is this, and the west direction is this. So Rohan, how he will travel? He travels 5 meters. So I will take this A as the starting point of this Rohan, and he will travel a distance of 5 meters or a path length of 5 meters towards east. That means in east he has covered a path length of 5 meters. Next he turns back. That means he is traveling in the west. So to travel from east to west he has to take a turn, and after taking the turn he will travel 3 meters in the west direction. He travels 3 meters in the west direction. Now this is the end point. What is the distance and what is the displacement of the Rohan? For getting distance you need to add total path lengths. Okay, distance is equals to sum of all the path lengths. Here first path length is 5, next path length is 3. 5 plus 3. See, whenever I am calculating distance, no need of taking the direction. Here sign will be plus for the 5 and plus for the 3. So 5 plus 3 is equals to how much? 8. 8 meters distance is covered by the Rohan. Now displacement is equals to how much? Displacement. See, for calculating displacement, you take towards right as a positive and towards left will become negative sign. So 5 minus 3. Why minus 3? Because he is traveling in the west direction. East direction is taken as positive and west direction will be negative. 5 minus 3 is 2 meters. That means he is 2 meters away from the starting point. You can calculate this same problem in this way also. So this is the starting point and this is the ending point. So if you join these two, this value is how much? Total of 5. 5 minus this 3 is how much? 2 meters. So he is 2 meters away from the starting point. So whenever you get displacement as a positive sign, he is 2 meters away in this right direction. If you get minus 2, he is 2 meters away in the left direction from the starting point. That is the meaning of it. Okay. Next we will solve another question. Now here we go with another question. The question is Rohan travels 3 kilometers east and 4 kilometers towards north. Calculate the distance and displacement of Rohan. So how to calculate? See, it is very simple. You take the directions. So 3 kilometers towards east. Rohan is moving 3 kilometers towards east. Take this direction as the east direction. Next he moves 4 kilometers towards north. That means north is in the upward direction. 4 kilometers towards north. What is the distance and displacement covered by Rohan? Very simple for getting distance. Okay, this is starting point and this is end point. Remember, you must indicate the starting point and end point in order to get easier the displacement. Okay, to get displacement, we need to join this starting point and final point. So always indicate in the free body diagram or in the diagram about the starting point and ending point. So what is the distance? Distance is the total path length covered by that body or by the rower. So distance is equals to, first he has covered 3 kilometers, next 4 kilometers. Whatever be the direction, don't consider direction in calculating distance. You just focus on the path length. Here the path length is 3 and here the path length is 4. No need of considering direction. So 3 plus 4 is how much? 7 kilometers. Next, displacement. Strictly you have to consider the direction. Okay. So this is starting point, this is ending point. So here, listen carefully. So Rohan has to reach from point A to point B. That is the question. So he has reached in this way by traveling 7 kilometers. Is there any shortcut so that Rohan can reach by traveling a lesser amount of distance? Yes, there is a shortcut. What is that shortcut? You just go in a straight manner from the starting point to the ending point, as I have discussed in the lecture number 2. So join a straight line from the starting point to the final point. So this is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is equals to base square plus height square using Pythagoras theorem. So displacement is equals to the root of 4 square plus 3 square. 4 square 16, 3 square 9, 16 plus 9, 25. Root 25 is 5, 5 square, so 5. So 5 kilometer is the displacement. That means if Rohan uses this AB path, he has to travel only path length of 5 kilometers. Okay. See here, when Rohan has to reach point B, if he travels in this towards east and towards north, he has to travel total of path length 7 kilometers. But when he chooses this displacement, the shortest path, he has to travel only a 5 kilometers. So distance is always greater than displacement, and sometimes it may be equal to. So displacement, how to get the displacement? You just join the starting point and the final point. That gives you the displacement. And one more thing, what we have learned in today's video is, if the initial point and the final point, that means starting point and the ending point are same, then the displacement is equals to how much? It is equal to 0. Okay, the person is starting from this point and is traveling to some another point, and again if he is reaching the same point, if the starting point and the ending point both are the same, then displacement is 0. But distance is 0? No, distance is never 0. If a particle is starting its journey, never its distance is 0. Displacement can be 0 and it can be negative also. Okay, in the next video we will be continuing some more numericals. Afterwards we will study speed and displacement. Thank you.